Dom Colizzi is an American singer-songwriter, actor, composer, and entrepreneur. And he's with us now. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great today. Now, your song that you've recently released is called Demons.
Yes, sir.
So, can you just kind of describe the basic idea of that song for us, first of all?
Sure. So I wrote it in Nashville, Tennessee during the pandemic with my buddy Eden Kane. And he originally brought this song idea on the acoustic guitar. It's very kind of singer-songwriter. And I loved what he was bringing to the table, but I wanted to bring it more of this lo-fi pop R&B, kind of like Khalid, Justin Bieber vibe.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have this double entendre where, depending on who the listener is, demons could be either from this relationship and the breakup, or it could be, in my situation, overcoming depression, anxiety, everything like that.
Absolutely, yeah. I guess the latter is really important to talk about, and it's great to write about in music.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. So, how would you describe the kind of musical style of the song?
Musical style is definitely... it has some Justin Timberlake-esque vocals with a Khalid, Justin Bieber, lo-fi pop production. And then lyrically, gosh, I don't really know, because I think writing in Nashville, a lot of things end up kind of just lyrically sounding pop country. Yeah. And that was something that I didn't want to do, but I wanted to have some great lines in there that had a little bit of depth to them. So I would say that that's kind of the best blend of what it is.
Yeah, and I suppose writing in Nashville, did you kind of soak up a bit of the culture when you were coming up with the song?
100%. Yeah. So, when you're writing with a hardcore country artist on Thursday and pop on Friday, it's very easy to just, you have a blend of both.
Yeah, that's for sure. So then, how did you first get into music originally then? What kicked it all off for you?
So when I was 7 years old, my parents asked me if I wanted to start learning piano. So at first I was hesitant. I wanted to learn, but I didn't want to just, I guess, my mom reminded me that the other day when I first met my music teacher at 7 years old, I said, I don't just want to play notes. I want to play songs.
Yeah.
And he said, well, you've got to learn the fundamentals. So I said, okay, well, if I learn the fundamentals by Christmas, can you teach me full songs by the new year? Yeah. So at 7 years old, I knew I wanted to really do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where it started.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess there's a lot of people that feel that way. Like, why am I learning all this pointless stuff?
Right.
And when you're not writing music, do you have fun things that you get up to in that spare time that you've got?
Yeah, I like going to the gym, not only for, the physical activity, but also just from a mental health. It's like, that's like my little getaway where I come up with the best lyrics there, come up with the most melodies, is actually at the gym, zoned out, ear pods in. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm with my wife and kids.
Yeah, that's for sure. And do you have any particular highlights as well that stand out to you since you've been making music all this time?
Yeah, out in LA, I sang for Randy Jackson, and Randy loved my voice, but he really convinced me to move to Nashville and have longevity in my career by being a producer and a songwriter. So I did that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Well, do you have any more songs on the way that we can look forward to and get excited about?
Absolutely. I got this new song called Love Me that'll be released this year that I'm hoping is one of those big wedding songs for the wedding season. So it's got some really, really powerful notes to it, really powerful vibes. And I wrote it for my wife a couple years ago, but I'm finally excited to release it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess weddings are a little bit more intimate at the moment. I don't know how it is in America, but certainly here at the moment, you have a limit on the amount of people that can attend your wedding.
Yeah, luckily, a lot of the places around here are outdoor weddings, so it frees up a little bit of that, capacity issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, where are we able to check out all your music if we'd like to listen to it then?
So you can check it out on Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, anywhere that you can stream music, you can find my song Demons.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for joining us on the show today. It's been great having you here.
Thanks for having me, Toby. Appreciate you.